Welcome back everybody to the Lotad Lounge, and today is Wednesday, so you know what that means. More PTCGL. And we have another deck build. It's another one of Zach's decks. His exact deck list, kind of like the T-Tar deck. And this one is Toxicroak EX. So it deals with a bunch of little poison stuff, and it's going to be really fun. So we figured, let's show it off today. Now,
so now that that's taken care of, we'll get into this deck and get out of here and see how this runs. Like he was saying, runs a lot to do with poison and damage counters and manipulating those. So let's get into the game. We'll run through the deck a little bit just here on the preview and then get some games in. So here's the deck list. Pretty simple. A lot of one-ofs for Lumineon V, Radiant Alakazam, and Hawlucha. Of course, we got our Bidoof Bibarel line for card reasons, for card advantage reasons. The Skwovet to help work with that. But the main players of the deck, Toxicroak EX, get that nasty plot off if you happen to go second, or first, I mean. Get that nasty plot off really early and then go into Toxic Ripper the next turn, get those damage counters rolling. Samurott V does alright, especially helps with things like Guardy where you're dealing with emergency jellies and things like that. Choice Belts gets those off. And this is the big boy in the deck in my opinion. Most of my knockouts come from Samurott VSTAR. Mooncleave, great for this deck. Gets Merciless Blade running, or if you've got one that they've pulled back to the bench, you can just get a knockout with it sometimes, depending on what it is. Really good against Lost Box, because a lot of times you can take out some of their small things with that and Kazam working together. But really, it's not the best deck ever. It loses a lot. Especially when 80% of the decks I've played against so far in PTCGL have been Miraidon. It has a little bit of trouble with Miraidon. Just Miraidon sets up really quick for it, and you've got the easy target of Lumineon if you got it out early. But if you can get things working quick enough, a lot of times you can overcome Miraidon and pick off smaller targets like Raihan EVS before they get evolved, or Raichu Vs and Raikus. I usually try to get the Raikus dealt with early because they can be such a powerhouse. But enough talking about the deck. Let's actually play the deck and see how bad I'll play. Rocking the Clara sleeves and the Raikou coin just because I like Raikou. I like the legendary dogs. So, but let's see. Absolute Dazen? I don't know. I should never try to say anyone's name on here. Hey, we win the coin flip. I actually would like to go first. Here's hoping for a basic in opening. It has some trouble with that. It's Hawlucha. That's a kind of a bad start. But maybe we can get past it with the draw. If not, we're in a little bit of trouble. Done. It's Miraidon. Shocking. Okay, we get the Ultra Ball. I'm actually going to drop the Defiance and one Dark Patch. Go get... This is going to be a rough one, but I'm going to go get the Croagunk so I can be set up for next turn to get the Toxicroak off. That way, if Hawlucha somehow dies, I get to at least nasty plot if I get the energy. So, we'll see. Here comes the tandem unit shenanigans. Of course, they're getting the second Miraidon, so they can tandem unit again. Probably getting 2 Regielekis if I had to guess. Or maybe a Regieleki and a Raichu. I've been seeing that a lot because we've already got their Raikou. A Shinx. I haven't seen a Luxray line yet. I haven't played against that, so that's interesting. Maybe they're just toying around with something. I've seen a lot of Flaffy, but I have not seen Shinx been used yet that I've faced, at least. Avery. Luckily they didn't do that later. This deck gets trashed by Avery late game. Okay, we get the Nest Ball. Go get Bidoof. This is not looking good for us already, but you kind of got to deal with it. Yeah, I think the Hawlucha's just got to eat it this turn, unfortunately. It was a really bad setup, but hopefully the next game will be a little bit better. Only time will tell. 10 units to get what? So he's running the Flaffy line and the Shinx one, or has he just got the Shinx in there? I don't know. I haven't actually looked at the Shinx line at all, really, so I don't know what I'm dealing with there. Going to get a VMAX. Yep. Evolve the VMAX. Switch into Raikou? No, it doesn't have the switch. Okay. Still don't think we can really come back from this. I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna switch up the Mareep just so they'll have to waste an energy resource or a switch to get what they want up. Other than that, I'm still really stuck on energy and just maneuverability. It's kind of how it goes sometimes. Professor's research would be really great, or if I could draw into that Bibarel. There's the Flaffy. So, moving the energy onto Regieleki. So they're just expecting the Flaffy to just take the hit for them at some point. Maybe. They're researching. Loading up energy on the Lecky. Escape rope. Well, that's unfortunate. We gotta sacrifice the Bidoof because I'm not losing the Toxicroak. Because if I lose the Toxicroak, I basically have to concede. That was an interesting sound. So they absolutely are going to decimate this Bidoof. Yeah, 220 damage will do it. Poor little guy. Against better judgment, I'm actually going to move the Toxicroak up and hope we get an okay draw. We did not get an okay draw. We put the Croagunk up. At least we get to Nasty Plot, which I'm going to get Lumineon, which sounds stupid, but and I'm going to get a second Toxicroak just because we've got that Croagunk on the bottom, so at least we can put some more meat on the field. If we lose the Toxicroak, which I'm going to assume we are. My guess, they move. I don't know. I don't know if they can knock it out. Because Regieleki can't attack unless they switch it up, switch it down, and switch it back up. So, really their only viable attacker right now is the Raikou. But I don't think it has... I don't think it has enough punch to take out the Toxicroak. So we may have gotten very lucky. They are switching. So they're going to try to get some damage in on the Toxicroak, unless I've done my math wrong. I may have math wrong, but I don't think I did. They only get 100 out of there. They're switching. They were just getting up to do the fleet-footed. Now they're going to do Max Thunder Lightning. Still not enough to kill it, luckily. But it's dead on arrival next turn. Okay, so we get the new Toxicroak. We Lumineon. Yeah, we Lumineon. Get a Colress. And save the professors. What am I going to put into my hand? Well, I'm definitely putting this. This and this. Perfect. It's actually a really good time for us. Moving the Skwovet up. Attaching double turbo. Not gonna Nest Stash. It's not what we're here for. We need the Dark Patch to get the Dark Energy back. And we get to use the Raihan next turn because they're definitely gonna knock him out. So we get the Toxic Gripper on, get 160 damage in with the poison, and now that forces them to at least retreat the Lecky back, which we knew they were going to do anyway. But it at least puts a little bit of a damper on their spirits. So now I think what the goal will be to get the Samurott VSTAR pumped up, Dark Patches in a regular attach, and try to take out the Regieleki for a yeah, that's a big hit from a Raikou, for a 3 prize from the Regieleki. So I think we're just going to pull this move and just throw the Hawlucha up. It's a 1 prize. I would rather do that. It's heavy ball. No valid cards. Let's see what all's in there. We've prized a VSTAR, which hurts because we only have 2 in the deck. We're going to put this on the Samurott. Grab the Samurott. Do that. We can't Dark Patch, but I'm gonna Nest Stash. Just see what we can get into. It kind of works. Be nice if there was a Bibarel though. So as for right now, I'm not going to use either of their abilities. My guess is they will boss or escape rope to get me to put up Toxicroak or the Lumineon to get a 2 prize, and then try to sneak the last prize in out of the Skwovet or Hawlucha or Kazam. But we'll see. Boss is ordering what? They're actually going to try to take out the Samurott? Huh. It's a strange play. I would have taken the assured prizes. See, this is where it gets rough, though. So now I definitely have to Moon Cleave onto the... I still don't think there's a way out of this. I have to Moon Cleave onto that. No, I think we're just dead on arrival here. But we do this because we play as if we have extra turns. We're going to move 2 of these to these because we set up, oh well, no, we can only do it to one of those, so we would set up for extra prizes, even though we are toast. So we Merciless Blade, kill the Raikou, pick 2 random prize cards, which would have been a good, okay. Next turn, get the Colress off, but we die to the Lecky. So here's hoping the next one is not Miraidon. Not that I have a problem with anybody playing a deck. It's all I've been able to play against for the past like 3 days. It is the only deck I've had a full game against. I had a game earlier where I was playing against what I think was a modified Guardy build, but which is really good for this deck. But they went inactive for too long and had to concede the game. So I'm hoping we can get. Oh, doesn't matter. I kind of hate that it does that. If I've lost anyway, don't make me move 1 up to the active. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot they had 3 prize cards. Oh well. It's still not good anyway. I think losing the Samurott hurts. I think we get Nest Ball, Energy, and Samurott. So we decisions. Do I try to build up another Samurott, or do I get... I think we just try to build up the other Samurott. This is tough. I do think we go ahead and Painful Spoons back these. If I could Nest Stash and somehow luck into, I don't know our count on Dark Patches yet. If I could Nest, like get into a Dark Patch, it'd be kind of worth it to power up the Samurott, but I'm gonna be careful. We're gonna Nasty Plot. And we're gonna get a Boss's Order for safety's sake and a Dark Patch. Messed up, I should have grabbed a double turbo. Oh well. Yeah, moving up, gonna kill with the Photon Blaster, yeah. Fair. Here's hoping we get another deck besides Miraidon. Like I said, not that I care for anybody, like I don't care for anybody playing a particular deck, but when it's all you see, it's kind of boring, to say the least. So we'll see what we got this time. I've actually been able to win against several Miraidons, but sometimes you just get crap starts. We're going to say Tails. But, oh, that works. The worst game I think I've had again with this deck so far has definitely been Lost Zone Tina. Another start with the Hawlucha. It's like it's teasing me at this point. But we have a decent start on everything else. So, you know. Oh, they had a mulligan. nice to get an extra card. Because if I could get maybe an energy to discard. You know what? I don't need the boss's order probably right now. Palkia. Okay. First time I've played against a Palkia deck. We will see how that goes. So we're gonna drop energy and the orders. Go get let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and guarantee the Toxicroak in our hand. May come back to hurt us, but we'll see. If they knock out the Hawlucha, then we just go on to another game rather quickly. So. I don't know what that was. What was that? They're playing Greninja V Union Palkia. I'm interested. I've not thought about building any V Union decks because John's interested. I think John likes Greninja. Water starter.
I've just not seen the V Union
Definitely
Greninja play.
Need a couple of those. Yeah, I'm just gonna take these. I don't know how I feel about the V Unions. I guess it's unknown, so it's unknown to me, so it's scary and like I'm some sort of witch hunter or something.
I've had one experience with Mewtwo V Union once,
Mm-hmm.
and it was still before I knew how they worked.
Yeah.
I found out you got to get them in the discard pile, and then they union together and then come onto the board. And
Yeah, they threw away three parts.
destroy everything.
They threw away 3 parts just then.
Ooh.
So what we do here is we put a DTE on him. Dark Patch onto it. And we don't get greedy. We just pass the turn. We Toxicroak next turn. We get to switch up directly into Toxicroak. Adventurous Discovery. Love the card, but that's because I play Meme Kyurem 32 Energy. So, oh god, I haven't even looked at Palkia VSTAR. They might knock out Hawlucha. They're also discarding that, which means V Union soon.
Yeah.
I've never played against them or used them, so and like I said, I don't even know if I want to. It's just a weird thing to me. Not the kind of play style I'm looking for. Now Mew VSTAR, on the other hand, I found out. I looked at the lists earlier. Well, I say earlier, the other day, and I have everything from Mew VSTAR, so I'm just going to build it and assemble it for people to use.
As well.
Oh, Pitch a Pukimiku.
Ooh.
It's been a while since I saw that. And there's Greninja. Oh Lord, it doesn't let you see the whole card, does it? Yes, it does. There we go. At least you do take 3 prizes off of it.
Well, that's a plus.
That is a plus, but it's 300 HP.
Mm-hmm.
They have churned so many cards away this turn. Let's feel the way. So they made me reveal my hand. Interesting. They get 3 abilities. Because there's an ability on each card. Gotcha, and then one's an attack. Like I said, no experience with them. Star Portal. Powering up the V Union. And then killing the Hawlucha. who did not have a good time in that scenario. So we're moving up to Croagunk. We're gonna try some things, some stuff and things. We're going to do this. We're gonna hopefully Mesagoza into a Samurott VSTAR. Actually, I might get the Lumineon to get a supporter. Yeah, let's get the Lumineon. I get to be thinking about future turns and what I can do to set them up better. So we're going to get Raihan because we lost. That's weird. Does the Raihan have to be in your hand?
Maybe.
That's strange. I feel like, I mean, this is also not supposed to truly release until June, so I feel like there's an issue there maybe that they need to look into. Attach here Toxic Ripper. Love the poison sounds. I genuinely like a lot of the dark type EX, well, V's EXs and such.
Oh.
I'm super excited for Paldea Evolved and Clodsire EX. It looks amazing.
Which we're less than a week away
from pre-release, yes.
Yeah.
So we will be vlogging with that, and found out yesterday we're going to be having a friend join us from Matchstick Games. Chance is going to be coming along for the ride.
It's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun. It's going to be four crazy people in a car for an hour. So it should be interesting.
From the day this goes up, Wednesday, we got 4 days. So
there you go. So what you're saying is I only have that many days to clean out my car.
Or we can take my car. Since we got 4 people though.
My car fits full.
True.
True. Boss is ordering up the Lumineon now that we're actually back in the game. And destroying it utterly.
Yeah.
We get distracted easy.
It happens.
It does happen. We're going to bring this up even though I know it's what they want me to do. I technically could have took the turn off and it's just going to die from poison. I'm going to go ahead and Mesagoza real quick. Come on. Their coin is wonderful. It's only flipped heads. Now we're going to get the VSTAR.
I love that art.
I do too. I really need both the V and the VSTAR from Crown Zenith's Galarian Gallery. Mm-hmm. Really want it really bad. So we're going to Mooncleave Star, but we're going to put them on the Union.
Smart.
So that we can already get some damage counters on. Let's see what's in our... Yeah, well, let's grab one of those. For when they absolutely decimate this Toxicroak. So we put that up there. We don't need to use any of these. Really, it's going to die from the poison, so I'm just going to nasty plot to set up for the next turn. So I am going to get another Toxicroak. And a Professor's Research. And then it dies. I get 2 prize cards. Let's hope I don't get the heavy ball. Nice. Not bad. I didn't even need the research.
There's the big boy.
Yeah. Looks like the majority of the use in them, though, is the abilities. Okay, we got a Melanie, so they're getting some card advantage. I did not read that all the way through. I didn't. How did that work? There it is. I didn't read far enough down. Well, that sucked. Also, didn't that Lumineon die?
I don't think so.
I did. This thing is only flipped heads. Judge.
Well, it's gold, so therefore it's good luck for both players apparently.
Apparently. So get a Radiant Alakazam, Nest Ball to get in. We'll just get in a Bidoof. Put the Kazam out there, even though next turn they essentially have a win. We do this. Switch Samurott up. I want to research just to see what we get. We're in dire straits. Beautiful. Beautiful. We put this. That was a mistake. Oh well. Oh well. Because they get an immediate knockout for that, so that probably just gives them the game. Then we. Oh, that hurts. If there was only 10 damage counters somewhere to move with Kazam. Oh, it's going to leave it at 10.
Oh, man.
That hurts so bad.
Man.
But that's the thing about Samurott V-Star. It's a 2 energy for 220 if you know how to move the counters around. Yeah, there's their win.
Mm-hmm.
That's busted. That
That's a bit rough.
I do see why the cards have been going up in value. I think the last time I checked, Mewtwo V Union was it's like $50 for the set or $53 for the set. Let's try one more. At the very least, maybe we can get a win. It's just looking like a bad Pokemon player at this point. I have started with Hawlucha twice though.
Yeah.
Which renders it completely useless. If we still had Scoop Up Net, it would be wonderful. And I'm not putting a penny in this just to try to jank out Hawlucha. But, you know. Waiting for Hisuian. Come here often?
Every day.
Well,
Maybe they got lost.
maybe they got lost on the way to the field. Reach over here so I don't look like we're stealing branding. Get a Thimpathodie. We won one.
Yeah!
Okay, let's actually get a match in. A win's a win. Just remember that it was Charizard V-Star.
I guess that was going to be your basic.
I guess my basic was going to be a Skwovet. Good God, that would have been horrible. I have faced... Actually, you know what? Take that back. When I was playing with Single Strike Lugia, I faced an Arcanine Charizard deck, and it looked really fun. I kind of want to build it. I have been thinking... I got 3 copies of Arcanine EX just kicking around. I might throw that together. I might throw an Arcanine deck together. Don't know if it'd be Arcanine Zard, but like maybe something to do with fire. There's not really a lot of fire decks being thrown around because we do have a decent lot of water decks right now. Yeah, let's go first. This is one of the few decks that I'll actually choose to go first. A lot of time I like to go second. I like to use my... Well, the universe heard. It's not a Hawlucha. It's still not what I want, but... can't have like a Samurott or something in the basics in the active spot just off the rip, can I?
Apparently not.
Decent hand though. Like oh Lord, it's Arceus. Okay. I'm gonna be bold. It's gonna sound stupid, but I'm gonna dump a Dark Patch and dump the belt to go get a Bidoof. Because I have noticed the times that I win with the deck, I've got the Bidoof engine running early, the Bibarel engine running. And these last few games, I have not gotten it out. So we've got the guaranteed Bibarel in hand. Let's go for that. Maybe we can Mesagoza for what I would have gotten besides that. At least they fell their Mesagoza. Really? Okay. I guess I can't be that upset about it, can I? Put the double turbo on Croagunk, almost said Toxicroak. Mesagoza for the heads? No, they got a bad coin. So I think we're gonna Industrious Incisors now. See, hear me out. Now we Ultra Ball. We don't throw that away. We throw that away and that. We get Toxicroak. We Dark Patch so that I've got an attacking Toxicroak next turn. They might 100% kill the Bibarel if they don't boss's order up the Croagunk. Because I'm pretty...
I hope not, 'cause that was a good strategy just now.
Yeah, but it telegraphs what I was going to do.
Yeah.
And they did just Avery, so there's a really good chance they get another boss out of this. Or an escape rope. At least the escape rope I can throw the Kazam up to be the sacrificial lamb, as it were. The sacrificial Kazam. Getting the VSTAR. Gonna VSTAR, gonna Starbirth. Yeah. I can't Trinity Nova just yet, but... Yet. Unless they've got a Skuntank V? I didn't notice that they were putting dark type energies on it. Okay, this is a version I haven't seen. I'm excited now.
Yeah.
That it's not just cookie cutter. Toxicroak. Mesagoza.
Dang, that's 4 in a row.
Is it? No, it's 3. I think that's 3. Switch. Move the Toxicroak up. Hit for 100 with Toxic Ripper. The double turbo energy really hurts it because I almost fell.
Please don't.
Because that 20 damage, it doesn't seem like a lot, but ooh, they got the Rowan.
That's a nice
full art. Yeah. And an Ultra Ball. What are they Ultra Balling for this time? Discarding a bunch of energies to the discard. Darkrai Arceus? Okay.
Huh.
Not one I've played against. Again, excited. Oh, it finally does heads. Probably when I really didn't need it to be heads. They're just getting another Arceus, okay. Put another Arceus out. They can Trinity Nova for 200. It really hurts. Yeah, that's why they were throwing all the energies. So, again, I don't have to attack this turn because the poison's going to do that. It is strange to me that I completely forgot that the poison happens during both players' upkeeps. So it's 120 when it comes back to me if they haven't retreated up.
Okay.
Let's go get a Samurott V. Do that. Industrious Incisors. Nest Ball to go get some Croagunk, I guess. Get a second one of those rolling. Attach here. Probably should attach the double turbo. It's okay. Professor's Research. Not a bad time for the next bit. Then, because that's going to die anyway, we just nasty plot. And go get Toxicroak. And, do we already have the VSTAR in hand? We might already have that in hand. And then...
Yes, you got it with the research.
Boss's order to have that just in case. That dies. We get 2 because it's a VSTAR, not a VMAX. There's the other VSTAR. I keep prizing one of those. They're definitely going to take out the Toxicroak. Ooh, Darkrai VSTAR. Another beautiful art. Okay, so they're going to make me discard some. But I'm going to discard the Skwovet and the Bibarel. I think the Bibarel is past its usefulness. I've got so many cards in hand. It also removes 2 easy targets for them to get extra prizes. Going in, getting another Arceus VSTAR. Evolve. Yeah, kills the Toxicroak. We knew that was coming. Choose Pokemon to move up. I guess we're gonna go with... I'm gonna go with this just as a roadblock, even though I think they'll have like the boss or something. That I messed up. I should have just had this up. Evolve that. Put more meat on the field. Put this in. Yes, I want to use it. Grab this again. Okay, this time we can. Awesome. Awesome. Put it there. Get to go get Switch. We switch. Put the Samurott up. We Mesagoza just so we don't forget to. We fail that, but we get to do the Mooncleave Star. Mooncleave. Put it on the Darkrai. Nothing else I can really do. There's no damage counters up there for me to move. We Merciless Blade. Leave it at 10.
Dang.
Double turbo onto the... Okay, switching up. They're going to hit it with a Trandy Star. I've got the boss's orders as long as the Samurott can live. And they're prepping the Skun Tank for attack. Gengar V, okay. Again, not one I've had the pleasure of being across the board from. Gotta take those hits where they come. Dead card. So the important thing to note is, well, Mesagoza. We'll see what I'm doing here. Okay, another tails. Colress. I don't want to dump the entire hand. That. Guess. Any more basics in there? That. So, that's perfect because that's a free knockout. Get the Toxicroak. Put a Croagunk up. We attach this to this. We Hawlucha kill the Darkrai. Yes. Oh, well, now he's got around 2. Keep messing it up. So there's the Darkrai dead.
Okay.
So I guess late game Hawlucha is way better than early game. Then we get to do a little, actually, no we don't. Let's Painful Spoons that onto the Arceus. Do 220 to the Arceus before the Samurott dies. Gengar VMAX is terrifying. So yeah, they're probably switching up anyway. I still have a boss in hand, so as long as I have like the Toxicroak and I can get to an energy next turn. Somehow get to an energy. It's gonna come down to that really. So they're just Trinity Nova. They must not have had the switch. Well, I mean, they could have retreated. Or retreat the. So I've got to bank on having an energy. Dark Patch. But that only goes to benched.
You got Colress.
I don't need the boss, so I might Professors. Let's do this just to have that for, well, we can Dark Patch just to get that for free. Samurott up. Professors. And a huge whiff. That is definitely disheartening. I mean, at least we get to do the nasty plot to see what's left in the deck. I think we just don't have a way to get energy. There is a single double turbo and 2 basics. Dang. But that's probably the game. Just have to move up the, yeah, they just have to move up the Gengar, which they get to do automatically because they're retreating. Yeah. Yep. Got this close. Man. Got this close. But that's how it goes. Like I said, not a good deck, but a fun deck. How long have we been in this? About an hour.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is perfect.
Which is perfect. So, there was the Toxicroak deck. Of course, YouTube curse. The second I get on and record it, I do horribly. I've won a ton with the deck on here so far via this and the mobile, but it's just one of those things that it can get messed up really easily. So it's in no space a competitive deck. I think it's good against certain decks. It's very good against Mew. It's very good against Guardy because type weakness. Miraidon, it has to get really lucky to win. Arceus, I think we would have done a lot better if we'd just gotten one energy, the game was ours. So I think Arceus is about a 50-50 shot for it.
I mean, you all went prize card for prize card
yeah.
in that match.
Tina builds up and hits too hard too fast for the deck, so it definitely takes it out. But it's definitely one that I just enjoy it. Also, I just really like Samurott and really like Toxicroak, so I wanted to build the deck. Once Paldea Evolved comes out, maybe we'll get a Clodsire EX into this deck or some sort of fashion of that. I think I heard somebody say that they wanted to mess around with Galarian Slowking VMAX with Toxicroak. I may look into that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's weird seeing me here in John's place. But things are coming. I'll probably be doing some of this stuff as well at my house, in my game room. I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to ring lighting and things like that. That's what I have him for. So I hope you all enjoyed watching me get smashed heavily by Miraidon and friends. But I look forward to doing more, and I look forward to seeing you in the Paldea Evolved pre-release vlog.
It's going to be great.
It is going to be great.
And on top of that, we got tomorrow's unboxing. So,
which I don't know what it is. It's like Christmas for me. That's what's great about having multiple people working on this kind of thing.
mm-hmm.
And then after that, who knows? Maybe a gigantic box of Paldea Evolved in our first over hour-long video. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We just got a whole week of Paldea Evolved whenever the actual release happens. Like Scarlet Violet.
We're going to try to do that for every release. So, stick around. We won't talk anymore about Paldea Evolved pre-release because then what will we talk about on the drive up there?
Exactly.
So, thank you for joining us. See you next time in the Low Tide Lounge.